You have to realize and learn that you've already got it all. You just have to learn how to develop it and bring it to the surface. So yeah, today my message to you is you are a little bit odd. You are a little bit different. You were born that way, and that was actually perfect. But you live in a society that is maybe trying to get you to fit in. I don't fit in. I don't think you fit in. So don't try to. All right, in today's video, guys, I want to help and speak to somebody who is maybe feeling like I'm different, Kim. I'm not like you. I'm not like all these people that can go and have success. Maybe you even think you're a bit odd. You don't really fit in. You're different. Your family don't get you. People in your workspace just don't really get you. But you know there's something different about you. Well, I want you to know from me that actually you're perfect. I want you to realize that 99% of really highly successful people also think they're a little bit odd, also don't want to have huge circles of friends or people around them because they're so laser focused. And ultimately they are a little bit odd. They are a little bit different. Because you got to remember, most of us, me, possibly you, were brought up to be told you got to fit in, you got to do it this way, you got to be like everybody else. But you and I don't really fit in. In fact, I remember Bob always saying this to me. He says, Kim, the only difference between you and the rest of the animals in the animal kingdom is that you've been given a mindset that helps you create your environment. Whereas all the other little animals in the environment are at home and blend in and fit in and can look after themselves. You and I are so different. We're so unique, and we have the ability to create. Now, the sad part that comes along with this is we're not told that. You're not born and then suddenly there's a little chart that says, okay, by the way, you're God's highest form of creation and this is how your mind works, and there you go and use it. That doesn't happen. A lot of people say to me, Kim, why isn't this taught in schools? And I say, well, because the teachers don't know it either. You can't teach what you don't know. This is why I went and got a mentor. Now, I do think that I'm a little bit odd. I'm a little bit different. People are always asking me, Kim, you know, what is your life like outside of Dynamite lifestyle? And you know what? It's pretty simple. I have a small group of friends. I have my clients. They mean the world to me. I have my team. That means the world to me. And I have my family. And that's all that I need. Yes, I can drive fancy cars. And yes, I can do all these wonderful things. But you know what my favorite thing is? Being at home with my dogs, chilling out and being quiet, being silent. Because if your mind is always busy and you're always going and doing things and having conversations, multiple conversations in a day about different topics, different situations, then people come to you and say, can I have a second? And it takes an hour. You end up being really distracted and your focus is all over the place. And if you're a bit like me and you kind of think, yeah, I am a bit different, I don't really fit in, you're more normal than what you realize. The only problem is you weren't taught how to use your mindset to create your reality. So you've actually created a reality that is actually belonging to somebody else. You see, you have a mindset and a programming that is creating everything around you. You probably went to school in the same place that your brothers and sisters went to school. You hang out in the same places as your friends. You do all the same things. And you work in the same city. You might even have the same job as mum and dad. We see families that maybe somebody's been a lawyer, then the kids become lawyers. Somebody's in medicine, people go into medicine. I want you to stop today. If you think, yeah, I'm a bit different, I'm a bit odd, are you doing the same as everybody else? And if the answer is yes, that's why you feel a bit odd. That's why you feel like you don't fit in, because you're not really doing what you're supposed to be doing. And that's not your fault, and I want you to know that. You don't have to get anything. You don't have to get better things. You don't have to get more money. You don't have to get more clients in your business. You don't have to get in better shape. You have to realize and learn that you've already got it all. You just have to learn how to develop it and bring it to the surface. So yeah, today my message to you is you are a little bit odd. You are a little bit different. You were born that way, and that was actually perfect. But you live in a society that is maybe trying to get you to fit in. I don't fit in. I don't think you fit in. So don't try to. Why not design your life and let it fold an envelope around you? That's what I've done. That's what I help thousands of people do all around the world. And people are sometimes quite shocked to hear I'm a bit of a hermit. I like to stay at home. I like to be in my own space. And that's the biggest shift that I've probably seen from the old Kim to the Kim now. I love being by myself. I love being with me because I now know who I am. I know who me is. You are more than your body, your name, your position in work. You are more than all of that. But if you've never been taught that, if you've never figured out, well, how do I figure out who I am? Then you do stay stuck. You do live in an environment that feels odd. So I want you to feel good today. I want you to realize, do you know what? I'm in the right place at the right time. I've heard this message. It resonates with me. I'm perfect. I don't have to get anything. Everything's already here. I just have to develop it and release it. You are infinite energy. And you know what releases energy? Desire. That is the trigger mechanism for energy. So what do you want? What do you really, really want? Think about that today. Do it by yourself. Take some time away and just know you're perfect. And whatever you can see in your mind, you will definitely hold in your hand.